Over the past year, because of the pandemic, families have been facing troubles. Well, one way that Dyersgrove families have been finding to distract themselves is making themselves a nice home-cooked meal. Whether it be from a recipe book that they found in the grocery store aisle, or from family's history, or just something they created. Here's their stories.
Notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini.
So the dish that I wanted to share with you today is banana cake. This is something that we would always have growing up at family events. My mom came from a really large family of 15 kids, so we always had lots of cousins running around, and we would sit at my grandma's table and all the kids would make this. We would cut the bananas and layer it with the graham crackers, so it just holds special memories of us growing up as kids, whether it was my brothers or my cousins. If I had to describe this in just one word, I would describe it as summertime. It's always nice and cool in the refrigerator, and it comes out on a hot day, nice and fresh and cold. So Zach, this is just something that I hope you always remember as a Nicholson family tradition, especially when we go back home to Ohio, that you kind of remember just growing up and having it at grandma's house and us making it here.
Hi, today I'm sharing something with you. It's actually not a dish, it's a cookie, and it is called the Monster Cookie. My favorite memory of this cookie is actually the first time I ever had it. I went to go visit my sister Cindy in Wyoming, and when I got there, she just had cookies everywhere, dozens of them. And I said, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, I'm making you the Monster Cookie." And it is this enormous cookie that is loaded with oatmeal, M&Ms, chocolate, and just all sorts of good stuff. It was just a great memory, and we probably ate most of those cookies that day. The reason why this cookie is so special is because, unfortunately, I lost my sister about 25 years ago, and it's the only time I ever had that cookie is when she made it, and it just holds a very special place in my heart because it was her favorite thing in the world. The one word I would describe this cookie is absolutely delicious. Again, because it's filled with so many things and they're just so big, you can't stop eating them. So I want my daughter Emily, who is actually filming me today, say hi, Em.
Hello.
I want her to carry on the tradition of this cookie because I have continued to make this cookie for my family on special occasions, especially Christmas, just so we can kind of honor my sister, and it feels like she's with us when we make these cookies. And I am hoping my daughters carry this tradition on when they get older too, and one day they'll get the special plate that was made for me with the recipe on it.
Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Maggie, and today I made Polish traditional food. First, I made soup right here. It's called borscht, and it's basically made out of beets. Very delicious. And then as a side dish, these are crepes filled with sauerkraut and mushroom. One memory I have about this dish is when I was a young girl, my mom would make this on Christmas Eve. Every Christmas Eve we would have this, and that's one of the foods we would eat. And what makes it special is that it's a memory that I always will have, and I would like my daughter to keep this tradition. Maya? I want you to keep this tradition going And every Christmas Eve, if you can make borscht for your family, that would be great.
The dish I have for you today is potato pancakes, or otherwise known as potato latkes. I always remember holiday season, you know, with my grandma in the kitchen working on batches and batches and batches of potato latkes, and people would come over from all over the area. That's the thing I remember the most. Is she was kind of famous for her potato pancakes, and people would come from all over, family, friends, anybody who was in the area would stop by right around the holiday season to grab some potato latkes, and they could enjoy it with their families. And I think that's something that I'm always going to remember most about these, is that it brings people together. And if I had one word to describe it, it would just be goodness. It's pure goodness. They're delicious. They're crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. They're a little salty. They're a little sweet. We always used to eat them with sour cream. Gives it that little bit extra that makes it just that much better. So like I said, goodness is the first thing that I think about. And hey, Aubrey, I always want you to remember these potato pancakes or the potato latkes dish, because to me it always represented family and spending time together and cooking them together. My grandma showed me how to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.